Alright, it is Tuesday, and we're back to Bloodstained, and, as a bonus, hey Railman, I actually remembered to change to my couch mic today, which I have forgotten to do a couple times in the past now. So, it is Tuesday, my dudes. So we are searching for a way to, get a better ending. So step one, okay, looks like I managed to stock up on a lot of stuff actually here. But what I actually meant to do is we need to figure out where the fuck to go. We determined we couldn't make it up here. I think this was the one that had the spikes that we couldn't get past. And then this was just like, there was just a wall or a ceiling slash floor like here. This is the end of the game. That's like Dracula's chamber. What the fuck is this? I don't remember what this is. Slash what is down here. There's a treasure in this corner. There's a bunch of treasures over here actually also. That we couldn't get to before. I don't remember why. There's also like a little corner here and here that maybe we could get to now that we can flip upside down. And then there's a whole bunch of shit over here. Yeah, there's this is a big map. Like I can zoom out. Well, I don't know. It's definitely big. I don't know if it's bigger than Symphony of the Night though. I think it's like kind of on par. I'd say it's like 1.5 times the size of the base castle, like one of the castles in Symphony of the Night. I don't think it's as big as both of the castles combined. But it's pretty big. It's very wide also is another thing. But yeah, there's actually not as much unexplored down here as I thought there was. Unless there's like doors breaking off from these places where I didn't quite explore. Like doesn't seem like there's actually that much that I maybe missed down here. I guess there's something down here because there's a path down and there's also a door here. So there is a little bit down here, including a treasure chest. I'm kind of tempted to go over here though, because there's actually a whole bunch of treasure chests that could have, like, they're marked on the map. There's a whole bunch of spots there that we can go. So I'm kind of tempted to go over there before I go down here for kind of unknown. Well, I guess there's a bunch right here as well. Oh yeah, this is all that underwater area. That's right. And so I was kind of just floating through there and unable to pick anything up. Okay, so we are good to go, I think.
Have you learned?
Did we finish anything for you? No, we didn't. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's where I saw the term Millionaire's Bane. I'm assuming that is related to the Millionaire's Key. We found a door that was locked by a Millionaire's Key. So I'm assuming that that is in some way related.
Remember, what are you looking to buy?
Anything here that we should? I could buy.
Is this right? Can I help you with something else?
Maybe, or I could potentially buy some food. I could buy some seeds. Garbo hat makes me laugh every time. Yeah, let's buy one of these.
Is this right? Thank you.
And we can have that available for the fairy
Thank
to give
you.
us. Okay, and then I guess one last thing I want to do before I leave from here is I want to check. We did. Yeah, our money's all gone now. Yeah, I guess we had gotten this Harpe sword.
It's good. What
But
are
I
we
want
transmuting
to
this time?
see if there's anything I can craft that would be useful. Tis Rosane. Oh, actually, what that does remind me, and I will get there in just a second. That is an actual sword. And it is better. Like, it doesn't say it's a great sword. A precious sword used by a legendary defender and champion. Oh, we have one of those, though, apparently. Why do I not have it equipped? I may have just found that in a treasure chest. Hold on, before we have Tis Rosane, which is the holy beam. We got one that was a dark beam as well, so I should upgrade that as well. Let's go here and have a look at the Blood Gang. There it is. So yeah, they're both like slash attack weapons. This is 5 stronger. I mean, yeah, might as well, right? Is that like something? I don't know.
Are you eating?
But yeah, let's now that we've got that, we can do some comparisons. A club once used to slay a wicked sea god. That's a katana. It appears in an Oni slaying tale. Yeah, I'm guessing that there's not really anything any better than this. Hell's Nels! Anything that, like, we can't... Okay, there's this, a magical blade that thirsts for the blood of the living, which requires a whole bunch of things that we don't have, including this other sword that we don't have. But that actually just needs gold, and we are missing only one. It's slightly worse than what we have, but it also is something damage, dark damage maybe? And this has some other type of damage that I don't recognize. This sword also we don't have, and also is based off of that one. Okay, so there's like a whole bunch of swords based off of that Hofud one. I guess oh yeah, okay, they're all different elemental versions. Khalid Bolg is one that we were using in Aria of Sorrow, I think. Ooh, look at that one. Up to 80 attack. A shard binder's blade that represents the finest in alchemy. Oh, okay, yeah. Look at that shit. It needs the fire sword, the ice sword, and the lightning sword. I'm assuming this one's ice, yeah. Yeah, so that's like a... You better do a lot of goddamn grinding out of equipment to get those. Spiral sword. Yeah, so there's some cool shit here, but like we are not anywhere close to be able to get that. Okay, so I wanted to look at Void Ray, I believe was the one. Send a blast of dark energy in the designated direction. That needs dragon scales, and we don't have any of those. So, alright, never mind. I guess we're not upgrading that. The only other thing would be if I could craft any more Tis Rosanes. I cannot. I need more diamonds. I guess the only other thing being that if I could perhaps dismantle something for diamonds, that might be worth it. Let's just have a look and see if there's anything that can give us diamonds, and then we can kind of assess from there. Okay, nothing there, nothing there. There, these are all foods, so no. Okay, I think we're basically as ready and prepared as we could possibly be. That's so good. That ability is so good. So how do I flip myself upside down? There it is. Okay, so I was gonna go over, not there. There we go. Towers of the Twin Dragons. There are a lot of things down here as well, though. Well, I guess, yeah, that's our next place to go, I guess. Here it is. Ooh! Good Tuesday sounds. Ooh! Oh, I actually need to go down here. Hey, Emily. Why are you not dead? I love how he just, like, stands up and goes, ooh, after you kill him. Now where the fuck? Oh, down further. Ooh. I'm just curious. Okay, so I can invert like here. Yeah, there's shit. Nothing here particularly, but we definitely couldn't reach these before. Interesting how from this angle you can see that those aren't actually attached to the ceiling. They're just kind of made to look like they're hanging from these little triangle bits, but they are actually not. Alright, so... A little bit of up dog. Oh, yeah, so that's a treasure chest there. Oh, that's probably one of those respawn. Well, no, I wouldn't have been able to get to that before, so that must be interesting that those aren't actually. Ooh, a pasta dish recipe. Those aren't actually on the mini map, which is interesting. And like, this isn't the one that's on the map there either. That's a copy of Heir Apparent. Okay, so let's get into this actual inside area. Everything about how I got him. Everything about how the map is in this rotating area is really fucky. Okay, so we're actually inside. Yeah, so there's that one. We might have been able to get up there with the reflector ray. Maybe? That gadget band. Hey, Deceptive. Alright, so then there's another. Okay, this one's just like right there, so that's just nothing. Rosian! Try and get whatever this other one is here. Actually, I guess I might as well drop. Okay. Guess this is the one there. That's just nothing. Oh wait, this isn't the way. This is not the way. Ooh. Shit, this is actually the left side. I wanted to get over there to check out these little corners. How do I get there? this way? Not that way. Maybe down here? No, not down here. Yeah, not over here, right? 'Cause no, but if I go around even further, I think maybe I do have to go up to the very top again. And by up to the very top, I mean like guess we can go through the middle area. Yeah, okay, this isn't so bad. Wait for that elevator. There it is. Go down and go over to the right. So can we... yeah, we should just be able to go here. Whee! Hello. Oh, fuck. Secrets. Aegis plate. Anything else on the other side? We can check out what that armor is in a second here. Okay, there is. Well, no, I guess there's not actually anything here. It's like, oh, cool, there's a little floor there, but it's not actually anything of value. Okay, so what is that? I need better than what we've got. Spiked breastplate, Aegis plate, new. Breastplate that nullifies all damage from traps in hazardous environments. Wait, I know where to test that. And I feel like it was placed there intentionally. Oh, hello. I didn't even know that was there. Valkyrie dress, okay. I'm curious what that is. That's 74. Okay, so that's even better than what we were using before. But... if this Aegis plate is what I think it is, then I think that actually might be what we need to make some progression. But I gotta get somewhere to test it. Oh my god, please just let me drop it down. Alright. So we go over here. We're gonna go whoop. Because there was these spikes right above that. Yeah. We can walk through spikes now. So that spiky corridor that I thought maybe we needed a very long reflector ray for is now passable. In the meantime, we're going to take that off because it kind of sucks, actually. I guess the one advantage of the spiked breastplate is that it breaks things just walking through them, but this is still fine. Okay, so this is huge. Because this is actually allowing us to go somewhere that is very clearly blocked off. So we want to take this elevator up to the top. Now the question is, I like how if I just keep hitting up when I'm in here, I'm just like shaking that leg. Just like kind of twitching. Wait. I just realized, yeah, this actually changes our outfit. I didn't even realize that. Because nothing else does. Or means distinct dress, though. I hadn't even noticed that, honestly. Because I just didn't even think to look. Ooh! It reminds me of the Vestal garb from Bravely Default. So we want to go over to this upright spot over here, but is this faster? I guess this is probably... this might be the best spot, actually, to go, and we can just pop back to the save room below us. On the way. Like that. It's a melting skull, not just a melting bone. Alright, so... I guess we have full potions and everything, so... don't need to do anything with that. There's still all the stuff down here that... Because, like, I didn't even know that that treasure chest was there. It's just like, oh, there's some clearly unexplored areas there. Should check those out just in case. But there's a whole bunch of unexplored area down here too. I guess we'll see. I mean, we clearly have a path forward right now, so we'll go there. But we should keep in mind that potentially there might actually be a lot of stuff in those lower areas also. Ow, fuck, I didn't even see that bat. Tisrozan! Ooh, we got some tomatoes. Just some good old bird tomatoes. Alright. So we should just be able to flippy-flop our way to the top of this. Whee! Yeah, okay, here we go. Ah, fuck! The best part is that if I had the, like, every time, that just blend, I've just gotta look, because, yeah, it blends right into the background, for me, at least. Because it's the same color as, like, that post that's in the background. Curious if this, yeah, okay, so it does guard us against that, also. Which is amusing. Because if I had actually just had this equipped, I could have just, you know, walked into that no problem. Okay, we are in Unexplored Lands now. Okay, and just in case you got through the first one by accident, they're like, oh, god damn it. They're like, here, do that again and prove your worth. Except, oh, I guess the difference here is that this time, you now need to actually be able to stand here and use an ability. So if you, like, maybe cheese through the first one with Reflector Ray or something, you wouldn't be able to get through this one, I assume. Okay. Okay, so we got a door there. And over here, we have another door. I just want to... Okay, there we go. So yeah, we got a door to the right, a door to the left. The door to the left is maybe just like a save point, if I had to guess. Come on. Probably not a teleporter. Crow hat. Oh, there's a chair here for us to observe this. This must have been someone who paid money to get his portrait in the game, or maybe like a piece of equipment Probably more likely. A jet black hat. It is worse than what we have, but it's a look. Hairband fitted with gadgetry. That increases our attack and our strength, but decreases our mind. Go back to the cowboy hat, because that is still the greatest.
Invert!
But yeah, that must have been something like, oh, design a piece of equipment, or like a hat. Oriental Sorcery Lab. Okay.
Disrozion! 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 Take this!
Gotcha. Alright, so this is like a new area for sure. Oh, I should equip the good armor again.
Disrozion!
Is that really not breakable? This, like, piece of floor that looks very different. Also, oh, there's that shithead again. Oh, these are guys that we need to kill, apparently. Ooh, 2,000 bucks.
Gotcha! Disrozion! Disrozion!
Fascinating, man.
Disrozion!
This is really not breakable? I wonder what I need to use to break that, because that looks 100% breakable. And that's where that guy is. Unless I can, like, get there from below.
Disrozion! 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 Disrozion!
Hello, cow with wings. Perhaps you might give me a bovine plume? Petra breath. Bovine plume! Fuck yeah. Oh wait, unless it's possible.
Disrozion! Disrozion! Gotcha!
Huh.
Disrozion! Disrozion!
How the fuck do I get down through there? But what I was just realizing is maybe I can just drop down through this, but I'm assuming not. No.
Invert! Invert!
I wonder if this will be something that we.
Disrozion!
Fuck outta here.
Disrozion!
I wonder if this will be something that we like get in here that lets us
Take this!
go under these. I'm trying to think how else I could break them. Like, do I have bombs or something? Like, also with that bovine plume, I can now. There were two things I could do. One, I could get the high jump, and there was something else that I could do with it. I don't remember what it was. One piece of a shattered demon blade. Yeah, there was something else we could upgrade. I don't know how to get to these. That's bugging me. Oh, also I had meant to try the Silver Knight. I'm wondering if maybe he can like break these or something. Interesting. So he floats around like a motherfucker also. Or if there's like someone who can... I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea.
Disrozion! 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 Disrozion!
I will say, he doesn't seem to be much better. Wow, he's just leveling up like immediately. He doesn't seem to be much better in terms of...
Disrozion!
Oh boy. In terms of like attacking quickly.
Disrozion! 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 Disrozion!
He is doing actual damage though, even though he's not particularly leveled.
Disrozion!
Yeah, he's doing like he could do some damage if he levels up. When he levels up. Because he's doing decent damage like right now. Also, I'd like to, fuck, I walked into those. I'd like to get some another bovine plume because did you just roll over and play dead? Oh, I see, you just inverted. Okay, got some rennet. But yeah, I'd like to get a second bovine plume because I'm pretty sure there were two things I could do. One was like upgrade a weapon or something. And then the other one was high jump. Come on. But this is a nice spot because I can very easily like respawn these guys. Come on. Petra breath. Yeah, he's doing actual damage now. Like, it's not a huge amount, but he can actually... Well, I guess it's pretty good, actually, because he's doing, like, a big burst of 10 damage. And occasional, like, 20s and stuff. Which is... That adds up. Come on. I got a fucking bovine plume on the very first one that I killed. And then now it's just like, actually we don't drop those anymore. Yeah, that was like a good 80-ish damage that he just did there. With all those little 10 stabs.
I will protect you.
I will protect you, says Silver Knight. Alright, well, I'm gonna give up on this venture because this is not working. So let's... Do these go the same place? Oh, no, they don't. Ow. Oh, man. He's a smart robot. Ah, jeez, I hate this already. Oh, God. Okay, but what if I go up through that? Okay, so those do just entirely link to each other. Okay. Well, on the plus side, we're almost done killing all of those guys. We've got 8 out of 13 on those little monkey dudes. So, we're slowly working towards getting enough of them killed for their quest. Okay, so that links that way, but what if I go here? Okay. Okay, so I need to... I just want to double check. Okay. There we go. Okay, so did we check both sides of this? So we didn't check like... Oh, jeez, okay, hold on. Oh, there's also an up path over here, apparently, that I didn't take. Oh, and let's kill some more of those monkeys. Because they decided to be alive. Got 10 out of 13 on them now. Oops. We got a demon pelt. That's 12 out of 13. One more will do it. I might just leave and come back into this room to... Oh, I'm also just realizing that this will connect me into that other area over here. Which is also new area. You, there we go. Another bookshelf. What does it have to say? Backsteel, a bandit blade art that lets you slip behind foes and steal from them. Okay. So we gotta check inside that bell because almost every bell that we've encountered has had a health or whatever up. Yeah, there it is, MP up inside it. For whatever reason, they just have been doing that. Okay, that's a potion, which is boring as shit. And that is a heir apparent. And that is just everything up here, unless there's things that we can break. Okay. Huh. Okay, well, back we go. Gotta go up, I guess. Alright. So, back into the portal area. Gotta figure out how to get it into that top right corner. That's something. Little room with a treasure chest. A Kitsune mask. Which may or may not be good. We'll see. What? Where is it? Oh, is it a head item? There it is. Gift from a fox spirit that holds supernatural powers. Defense up. Wow. Okay. What? Defense up. It's defense 13? Intelligence 5, mind 5? That's really good. The only downside is that our cowboy hat has 2 strength. Which we lose, which decreases our attack. But, like, that's a lot of extra defense. Also, what? I expected that to be on our face, but I guess that explains why it's on our... That's why it's a head item. Okay. So, I guess... Okay, apparently that just connects there. Hey, Die Forever, how's it going? How do we get up there? That brings us up into that horse shit. That just takes us there and back. Okay. Really, that's interesting. That goes like that. Go like... Okay. Alright, so whatever. These are not really anything. Alright, so we want to... So that takes us into that corner, which isn't useful. Takes me there. So yeah, that's a one-way out. You got a patchword randomizer and you got another one for some balance changes. Nice. One thing I meant to see, because I saw that you fixed the skill point issue. Is it safe to replace to update mid-game? Or is there any danger there in terms of anything? I mean, I assume not, but probably nothing major, but is it safe to update mid-game? I assume as long as there's no, like, data structure changes, it's probably fine. Updates are safe, okay. Yeah, I'll update that then. or when we continue on Sunday. Sunday is our randomizer day. Jeez, this area is just fucking with me. Played plenty of save files. Okay, yeah.
Invert.
That's good. I figured it was probably safe, but it was better. Yeah, safe than sorry. Oh. Oh shit, do those really change depending on how you're going into them? Oh boy. That's really that's a mimic, like for sure. Yeah, and you could tell because he attacked it actually before I did. Okay, but otherwise nothing in here. That was really just a mimic room. Okay. Right. Oh wait. Oh, interesting. Those aren't actual solid ceilings. Those are like floors that I can jump through. So use your default flags, non-human. Yeah, that's probably I don't know necessarily about slightly easier. I mean, because that depends on how much. And even then, that's probably the right call. The default should probably be relatively close to normal difficulty in terms of like number of enemies and stuff. But yeah, probably non-human enemies. If feasible, I would say almost the one tweak I would say to that, it's probably not. Well, it might be feasible. And if nothing else, you could do it based on file like map file name. But it'd be interesting if you could do it such that the enemies that randomize in slightly fewer gap guns and stuff. That's probably a good change. But the later in the game that you get, the more likely for nasty enemies to show up. So like the first maps, you know, like Liberty Island, Battery Park and stuff, you'd probably just have some extra soldiers or thugs or whatever. But then like later on, yeah, like Greys become more likely to spawn and Greasels and Karkians and shit. Millbots. But all the maps, if I remember correctly, they all have numbers at the start of them. So even if that was the only way you could do it, you could probably just look at that number and use that to index into a table, I would think. Why am I talking to you? I don't care about what you've got. Oh, that's yeah. They have a mission number, yeah. Yeah, I think it'd be interesting to see some that are not in the map as well, but that's probably like a good base to see to go with everything like the types of enemies that are in the map. But it might be fun to occasionally throw in something that's not there. Okay, so we want to go back up here. But yeah, I mean, going with what's in the map is probably the safest option. And probably the baseline. I mean, maybe you could make it such that that's the default behavior, and then you know, a harder option would have like, you know, more arbitrary enemies kind of thrown in as well. But yeah, I think that would be a good bonus tweak as well to kind of up the difficulty as you progress. Ow, fuck off. Kill that guy. The sound effect is getting old. What do we get from you? Pickpocket allows you to sometimes steal items from enemies. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, I guess if I flipped upside down, I could slip through here.
Invert!
Alright, so... I wonder... Okay, this is probably a mimic... Okay, maybe not. No, that's just a copy of Carpenter. I was thinking that if this may have been a path forward and that there would be a save room on the other side above where... Oh, out of MP. Save room above the teleporter room was what I was kind of expecting. Interesting how our this guy doesn't flip with us. Ow, shit. Oh, this is not good right now. I kind of need to heal. Alright, let's get the fuck out of this room because I don't like it one bit. That is really throwing me off. Oh, I see. I broke open a wall. I was like, did I level up? But I guess I... There, leveled up. I did level up moments later, but I broke open the wall and there was a max HP up thing in there. Save room? No? I'm just curious. Oh, there's a boss room. Which means there's got to be a save room somewhere because they usually do that. Ah, fuck. Okay, I should probably use something to heal. What have I got? You should give me some bonuses. Plus 50 maximum HP. Oh my god.
Delicious.
Alright, let's go with that. And then we will go with... Well, that's probably fine for now, because if there's a... If there's a save point here somewhere, that'll refill our health, so... Attack with a type of concealed throwing weapon. Yeah, time again. Ow. Fuck. Come on, save room. Not a save room. Also, this is a one of these guys, the Tengu. The big old nose. Got some food out of his nose also. Some nose snacks. That's really not a breakable wall? Come on. Oh boy, this room looks unfriendly. Okay, where is the... Like, there was a boss room over there. How is there not a save point? I guess maybe they're actually gonna... You know... Fuck with you now a little bit. I mean, I guess there was a teleporter, which is as good as a save point, but... Okay, got a Talisman. I'm assuming that's an accessory. A ritual, Eastern Talisman, imbued with the protection of the Kami. So, Defense 2, Strength 1, Constitution 1. That's... I mean, it's... Yeah, let's go with that, I guess. What about these other ones? Do I have anything else that's, like, interesting? Yeah, like just a straight defense one. Got some... Oh, that's actually doing some pretty good bonuses now. We're getting that increase because the attack power one, in proportion to how much of the map you've completed. We're getting 7 attack out of that at this point. This is kind of good across the board. Oh, and that just, like, goes on our forehead, apparently. Great. Love it. That's some style we're rocking now. Oh, look at. Okay, there it is. Some just like funny geometry right there, where there's like layers of textures fighting with each other. I don't. Oh, okay, at least we can just see the. Oh shit! But you can't see that. You can at least see shadows through that, but fuck. Word. You can't see his projectiles. He's kind of gotta. Oh, I hate this so much. Miso. Okay. Another boss door there? The ritual is tomorrow, but we have a problem. One of the children we selected, Miriam, has fallen into a deep slumber, and her crystal, which accounts for half the catalyst we intended to use, has lost its power. I suspect my friend, but it matters not. The ritual's chances of success have waned, but we must find a way. Whilst Baal did not come, the summoning was a triumphant success. Demons have flooded into our world, proving the validity of the guild's beliefs and the necessity of our presence. However, I never imagined it would lead to such catastrophe. Was I foolish to heed my superiors so blindly? What is done is done. Maybe that other door below wasn't a boss door? Or this is a very tall room. Like it's a vertical boss room, as opposed to a horizontal one. Guess we'll find out. Now. Oh, Zangetsu.
For you, Miriam.
Metal Gear.
The Shardbinders should be struck from existence. Is that it?
Correct. But I am here to test you, not end you.
I have no quarrel with you, Zangetsu.
He's got loads of things stuck all over him now, which I assume are the same kind of talismans.
Perhaps not. But carnage is the language I speak. If we are to come to an understanding, this is how we do it. Now, fight as if your life depended on it.
Alright, so this is gonna prove... Oh shit, okay. Okay, he's doing the fire thing again, I suspect. Fuck. I haven't quite figured out. I've only seen that twice now, so it's just tricky for me to understand exactly what the pattern is on that. Did I knock him out? I think I did. Dodged it that time. Oh, okay, now he's got some lightning shit, which I would suspect means we've thrown him into a new phase. Oh my god. Don't you love that sound effect? Okay, we are now out of MP, so let's chug some ethers. Oh, I didn't expect that to go all the way along the floor like that. Oh shit, got me again. Okay, let's use some healing items. Yeah, no, that's our. Oh, fuck, I thought that was him there. That's our cheese that we got going on. Fuck. Oh my god. He's got so... Okay, there we go.
Enough. How do you expect me to fight as if my life depends on it when you are clearly not?
I mean, realistically, what else do I need? I've got like a crazy long range weapon. Just dodging spam shots.
You could tell.
With your skill, you could have destroyed me in a heartbeat.
I have a gift for you.
Okay, we got a sword. We have a dark version as well. It's a holy one. Everything's demons, so like everything's weak to it. But we have a dark version as well, just in case.
My sword. The Zangetsuto. I came to England in pursuit of a demon named Gremory.
Gregory.
Only by that blade may she be cut down.
Gremory? That's the demon that attends Jeeble. But why give the sword to me?
I've tried making contact with Gremory, but I have yet to cross paths with her even once.
You think she's avoiding you?
She must be. And surely you have noticed. That man you're after, Jeeble, Gremory is controlling him. But her hold on him is not absolute. Perhaps you have seen signs. A moment of weakness. A diminishing of his resolve.
Yes, when I faced him on the galleon.
Good. That means your ties to Jeeble are still stronger than Gremory's. And she knows it. Which means she will not allow Jeeble to be alone with you. When she appears, use that blade and cut her down.
But wait, why not come with me and do it yourself?
Because if she fears me more than she fears relinquishing Jeeble, then we risk losing her. I will have my vengeance on her, even if it means parting with the sword. And there is something else I need to clear up while you deal with Gremory.
All right. I will finish what you started.
Gotta go
What
deal
I
with the
started.
fetish nun.
I am certain you will.
Okay, so that is that. Now I'm curious what that other door was down below that I thought was a boss door. Also, I'm curious how good his sword is. It is better than what we're using. A great blade whose bearers are given the name Zangetsu or Moon Sunderer. It's not bad, honestly, in terms of speed. Like, let's just roll with that for a little bit. Did it have any other things? Okay, no, it's just slash. I wasn't sure if it had an element attached to it or anything. But Moon Sunder, so well. We'll see. I'm gonna try something. I'm just gonna ignore these guys also. Maybe not. I like the effect of like their blood on the screens here. But yeah, I'm gonna try something because I think I noticed something. When I was, because I actually rewatch a lot of my streams, or at least parts of them. And I think I noticed something in the replay from last time. Meow. Oh, fuck. And combined with the information that we got from Zangetsu there. So is this a boss door? That does look like a boss door. I'm gonna, before we go there, I guess I did save after Zangetsu, but I'm gonna go down to the teleporter. Fuck, I have to go like all the way around, don't I? But I'm gonna go to the teleporter. Go back to. Go back to. Oh fuck! That was close. Go back to the safe area, the town, and save and stock up on potions and things. Because I did burn through some of the potions and elixirs. Oh, fuck! Alright, let's head back. And I guess we also did get the bovine plume, or at least one of them. So we can get the either the high jump, which isn't necessarily necessary now, or whatever the fuck the other thing was. I don't remember what the other thing was. And we did finish the thing for you.
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Good.
Crimsonite, apparently.
Got any? Here's what I've turned up on the
New
monsters.
here. The Revenant, Millionaire's Bane, and 6 Demon Lords.
It's good to... So, what'll it
Okay,
be?
so I want to... Oh, we can upgrade this, and that's just a single melting bone.
I'll go with
so
this.
let's do that.
I'll go with this.
Da, 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 da. Oh, Reflector Ray had Bovine Plume as a thing. I think that's probably more useful. Well, maybe. Reflector Ray or
I'll go with this.
or high jump. Oh wait. Wait, hold on. Where is that high jump thing? I thought that was a... Did we already get that? I like how to upgrade this ability you just need cookies to get more shadow clones. Seems reasonable. Yeah, I don't... Oh, wait. Oh, I guess that was a thing that we had to craft. High jump. And yeah, that doesn't actually consume the double jump. Use L up and L1 to activate.
I'll go with this.
Yes, we got a high jump. So that's all trash. Oops. Yeah, I think high jump is probably kind of generally more useful, maybe.
I'll go with this.
Get one more of those.
Ooh, I like it.
I'll go with this.
Make some tonkatsu broth, apparently.
I'll go with this. Great.
No, we can't do anything with that, but we have it. I guess if we had Chinese noodles, we'd be able to make something. rich flavor you'll learn to crave. Yeah, we don't have stuff for cookies. Anything else that we can actually do that would be useful while we're here? What did Words of Wisdom need? Sinister Heart. Oh, we can upgrade the Silver Knight.
I'll go with this.
Might as well do that.
Grimory.
Oh, shit.
Of the 72 demons.
I knew Jeeble wasn't a monster. He's possessed by one.
Then there's a good chance we can free him.
I'll do whatever it takes.
So will I. But Grimory... Oh, this explains so much. Jeeble could never have accomplished something this heinous with his crystal alone. Now adding Grimory's power to his, well, that pushes it into the realm of possibility.
Fucking Gregory.
I'm sorry. Once I start theorizing, I can't be stopped.
Okay, so that. We'll go over here and buy the remainder of the stuff that we could potentially get.
I have something new. What are you looking
Let's
to
see,
buy?
So we have $5,000.
Is this right?
Yeah, we'll buy
Then we
more of
have a deal.
those.
Is this
Buy some
thank
of
you?
those.
Is this
Buy one
thank
of
you?
those.
Is this many
Some
thanks?
of those. Do you have anything exciting? Can't sell me some of those Ho Fuds. Ho Foods. Okay. Is
What
there
are you
anything I
looking
have
to
that I can sell, perhaps? Sell these great swords, I guess, because I'm not using those.
Is this right? Many thanks. Is this right? Thank you.
Oh, the swordfish. I haven't been using spears either. I honestly am not sure if I like spears or not.
Is
I
this
haven't
right? Thank you.
really fucked around with them at all, so it's kind of hard to say. Alright, so now
What are
we
you
can go
looking to
buy the more
Is this-
ethers that we
thank
need.
you.
We could buy more of these. I forgot that I even had these.
Is this right? Many thanks. Is this right? Many thanks.
Oh, I just realized how I can get to
Thank you.
at least the treasure chests that were underneath the bridges in the Oriental Sorcery Lab up there. I don't know if I know how to get to the dude there, but hey, it might work. I think I can reflector ray to the underneath the bridges. Oh, I didn't actually. I didn't actually go to the save point and heal, which is one of the things that I meant to do when I was here. Also, I just realized go over here because... Oh, I guess I don't have anything. Never mind. Disregard that. Alright. So we've beaten Zangetsu. We got 78% map completion, apparently. We've got a sword that we can apparently use to kill Grimory, which seems like a true ending kind of thing. I suspect that that sword is what we need for the true ending. What was I was just saying something. Oh yeah, about how to get the things in the Oriental Sorcery Lab. Actually, I think it's because that was right here. It's probably faster for me to actually walk there this way. Just because easier to get into the start of the turn. Bet. Although I suppose I will need to switch to the Aegis Armor, but that is fine. Actually, there's another spot I'd be curious to try something. I'm just trying to think about where the fuck that actually is, though. Oh yeah, and that door was locked with something. I think it was one of these rooms. These two rooms up here. I think those are the ones I'm thinking of. I'm actually tempted to go there first. Well, no, because let's do this just in case. This time we will put our Aegis Armor on now. In case. Normal. Alright, so yeah, then if we just drop down here. Yeah, I was thinking that I should be able to reflector ray. So this is the only guy here who gave me bovine fluid. Did not again, so interesting. Oh, I forgot that I have this. Huh, okay, well, that is not the solution there then. Because there was enough of a gap underneath here that I thought, oh, maybe I can just teleport under, but apparently not. Oh, I forgot that that also changes. Oh, and also this isn't. Oh shit. Okay, well, hold on. We got to go back here. We got to change this to the Zangetsuto. Change this to the Sune Mask. Change this to the Yofuda Talisman. Welcome back from your phone adventure. We'll change this to the Silver Knight. We'll change... Yeah, no, that's it. And then this time I will actually do that. Excited for the outfit change. Which does remind me that, again, we... Yeah, so what the fuck? Don't know how to get down to you. But also, I didn't actually change everything because I wanted to have that, and then I wanted to go and do this, paste current again. I have to change to the Aegis Armor to get through the spikes up to this area. But then I didn't have my shortcut set up properly. How the fuck do I get down here? Unless there's some sort of like short like this seems so suspicious, this little spot right here. Do we have some sort of shard? Maybe a directional shard? Yeah, we got that, but we only got one, and yeah, they wouldn't drop them. That's why I was killing a whole lot of them. Petrifies enemies. Powerful acid. No. Got an explosion. Okay, I don't think this was it. Come on. Must be 40. Okay, so not that. Fuck, so it doesn't seem like it's any of those. Can't imagine it'd be anything passive. I don't know what the fuck. Oh, I'm sure he would know, but that's weird. I don't understand. I'm wondering if there's like some sort of little teleport ability or something, like a directional blink or something. That's not the reflector ray. Well, that seems weird if that was a thing. Okay, well, whatever. That is fine. Unless I haven't actually used any of these, so I wasn't sure. I'm assuming this just takes me back. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's just like a... That's actually kind of handy, and I probably should be using those more frequently. But I guess since we're back here, we will go and use the save point so that we... so that we get our key back. And I want to go check out a different room. I don't think it's what I need to do, but I'm just curious because it was real suspicious. How did I not hit that guy? Oh, where am I going? This is not where I meant to go. I meant to go to this teleporter. We want to go to... Yeah, this is the one. Not a whole lot going on today. Did some minor office cleanup, but that was about it. And we're one-shotting those guys now. Ooh. Maybe it wasn't these rooms, but... Might have been the room underneath here. It actually might have been this. It was definitely a room like this. I think it might have been the one underneath. Yeah, this one's actually doing stuff. What the fuck was it? It wasn't those rooms. Maybe it was these ones? I'm thinking of a very specific room, and it could be over. It could be this one, actually, right above where I teleported in. Because it was a boss room, I think. And being right next to a save point, that kind of would make sense. Unless it's gone now. The thing that I'm thinking of. Hey, level up.
Rosian! Tis Rosian!
Wait, did I leave an item on the ground? No. But yeah, this one's actually doing some damage, which, I mean, I imagine that's kind of its idea. Oh, we could also go try the 8-bit Nightmare again. We're probably ready for that at this point. Like, we're much more powerful now, I think is a safe thing to say.
Rosian! Tis Rosian!
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling this might have been the room. Maybe not. Where the fuck was it? I don't think it was over here. I thought it was around here. But I think the fairy's more for being able to provide you with extra healing. That's really her primary purpose, I think. Kind of same as how she works in Symphony of the Night. Oh my god, they're just wrecking these guys now. But like, her healing items can be exceptionally powerful. With the downside of, well, for one, it means you can carry more healing items because you have a limit on how many you can carry. And so those are just like extra healing items. But I don't think this room up here. But with the ability to also have food and stuff, not quite as necessary, I think. Like, that's not as much of an issue. No, wasn't here. Alright, well, let's get to this teleporter and try and go up to the... What was this? Oh, wait. Did I actually ever... I never went into that door. Let's go to the teleporter and go into that boss door that I never went into. Oops. I got entirely sidetracked. Okay. You can also drop off some copies of Heir Apparent to, I mean, I can't imagine there's much there, but...
Fascinating.
Oh, it's mastering a new hairstyle. I guess now that our hair is not as covered by the, oh, what the fuck? I don't think that's the hair choice that I had before. But we can actually see our hair now. Oh, that's a style. Alright, let's fucking do it then.
The look suit.
Alright, time to kill. Alright, let's go up to here. I can't imagine anything we're gonna fight here is gonna be that bad, given how that fight with Zangetsu went. Yeah, a little bit. Plus the little, like, the bangs in the front, I guess, also. I think it's a bit more extreme. Like, it's still longer, I think. But it does have that full-on spike. Maybe this guy will drop it. No. Yeah, these guys for some reason are just dropping the... Like, they're not dropping the bovine plumes. Which seems odd. Because they did block one. Also, this guy can... Or drop one, rather. This guy can block them for us. Oh, we've not gotten Tornado Slicer. Alright, well. Oh, this is the Carpenter's. Ow, fuck. Ow, fuck. Ow, fuck. I'm getting my shit kicked in. Yeah, so I think we got the Carpenter's key at some point. So this is like
Scrumptious.
some optional boss here, basically.
Scrumptious.
Fuck. Fuck. Wait, what? Did he make a... Shit. Oh shit, I'm getting goddamn wrecked here. I need to use some ethers. Oh shit, I don't know if that... Okay, that saw doesn't seem to actually hurt me. Oh god, he's just summoning so many of these guys. Okay, I think I killed one of them. Okay, I killed another one. Gotta heal more though. This boss fight is like, what if this guy summoned a bunch of really strong enemies? Okay, killed him. Ow, fuck. But then I'm out of MP. Fuck, and it is not easy to dodge his attacks. Also, his little strut is... Fuck. He does a lot of damage. Fuck, he like aims ahead of you. I guess this would be a good case for the shield, or I guess him blocking these things for me. Oh my god, how much fucking health does he have?
Scrumptious.
His walk cycle is not right. God. I've burned... Oh, I need to switch to the fairy. That's what I need to do. That she can...
Are you alright?
No, I'm not. Feed me a fucking potion.
Don't give up.
Feed me that potion. Feed it to me. Jesus, I'm about to die. Okay, so that guy's horse shit. Whew. What can I... Wait, what? What? Okay, there we go. I feel like I had something... What the fuck was it? I had something that I thought was like... Increase weapon attack speed. It'll be interesting once I run out of MP. Maybe I don't. Oh yeah, we need to change our hair. Yeah, that's easy enough to do. I'm just trying to
So, what'll it be?
think. Yeah, we are full on. I guess we can. No, we can't. We are full on ethers and everything. The only thing that would be good is if we could prepare any more food. If we had some egg, we could make that. If we had some curry sauce, we could make that. Mocha oil, we could make that. Get some mocha oil and some cookies.
Come back.
Oh, although I suppose we probably don't have any cash. No, we don't. So never mind then. Let's just head right to the teleporter. The annoying thing there was that we took damage on our way to that boss fight. Because we have to go like all the way around. And we burned through a bunch of MP. So let's pop back over here. Change this. Yeah, I guess we don't have the option to change our clothing color because we have the special clothing.
Hiss Rosian! Hiss Rosian!
Okay, so then this time we will go back here and save again. We don't lose it.
Hiss Rosian!
And we'll try that fight again, but like, man, that was not easy. It might be worth using a safe ring here, which would decrease my physical attack, but would increase my defense by a whole bunch. And then I could, once I'm out of MP, I could crank it back up. Not like crank over to... No, I should maybe save after having done that. Switch over to something that does, or doesn't do that once I need to actually start attacking manually. It also might be worth using the fairy. Well, I don't know. It might be worth using the fairy sooner. So that we get that healing. I don't exactly understand how that works. Okay, this is where I need to go. Also, this higher defense should get me through here. If I just kind of ignore most of the guys, I think we'll be fine. We might take less damage if I just don't fight them. I shouldn't have gone through that sound thing. Ow, fuck. Yeah. This worked better. Took basically no damage along the way. Alright. That walk is just... I also need to not let these guys build up quite so much. Okay, so that's all of that MP. Oh god, I'm getting like fucked in the corner here. Jesus. Okay, so that's those guys gone. It's back to just being him. Definitely doing better this time because I'm not walking into him as much. I might just quickly put on my gauge goggles or whatever. Gauge glasses. Okay, he's got like 2,000 health left. So that's fine. This is just still my best option. We will use more ethers. Shouldn't be too much too much longer here because we're doing 85. So that should be like, I don't know, 25-ish. Oh god, I need to heal. 25-ish hits, maybe? God damn it! I must have been close last time. There we go. Like I must have been. Chisel barrage. Launch a series of chisels. Feels like he glitched out here and didn't actually die. Oh shit! Seriously? He just doesn't die? He's just there? Always? Okay. Is that a directional thing? Chisel barrage? There it is. Better rapid fire. Okay. Shit, that's actually pretty fucking good too. It's not quite as much damage as Tizrazane, but it's faster. I got strength. Fascinating. Also, yeah, I don't know. I kind of prefer Tizrazane. I'm gonna mark that as a favorite, though. It's more expensive as well. Okay, so we gotta get back to that save point. Ah, fuck, seriously?
Tizrazane!
I'm trying to kill that guy. Okay, he's not dropping anything. I thought motherfucker went through the thing. Okay. So the other annoying thing here is that we consumed so many potions. Like, we used all of our potions and a bunch of our food items, which now means we've, of course, burned through a lot of that. Which is annoying. Might mean I'm gonna have to do a little bit of grinding here for some potion materials, because we don't have money. We didn't get money out of that. We didn't do anything for you, did we? No.
Here's what.
Oh, but we did kill 3 demon lords in that boss fight,
which
which is half of avenging Sifa.
Hi, Miriam. What are we transmuting this time?
I'll go with
Get
this.
3 potions.
I'll go with this.
Those. Food we can prepare? No, of course not. Great. Okay, so we'll hit the save point just for good measure. But yeah, Chisel. I don't know. I guess I'll have to see, because Tizrazane is probably better against 8-bit Dracula, whatever the fuck he's called, because it's a holy attack, I would assume.
Hello.
But
What are you looking to sell?
Don't know that that's necessarily true. But Chisel Barrage might
What are you
still
looking
be
to buy?
might still be
Then
good
we have a deal.
because it does more, or it hits more frequently, so it may still be better. I don't know. Although the value of Tizrazane may be still better because of the tapping. That means I don't actually have to attack as frequently. I don't know. Potions always have that. Yeah, it's made of melting bones and bat wings. Yeah, we can upgrade shards, and we have Tizrazane maxed out right now. Or as maxed out as it can be before we get into having more copies of the same thing, which also upgrade it.
Tizrazane! 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 Tizrazane!
MP? The thing is that with Tizrazane, I can tap it like that, and it's a per second cost, and so Tizrazane, it's 40 per second, but I just blip it like this, so I can cast it a whole bunch of times in 1 second. Whereas with Chisel Barrage, it attacks relatively quickly, so it kind of incentivizes you to hold it down more. I think I can get more damage per mana out of Tizrazane probably than Chisels. Hey Jade. Hey Eddie also. But yeah, Chisels use mana also. She's saying Tizrazane, which is the name of that laser, or Tizrazane, which is the name of that laser ability. Right now, I am trying to get some items with which to make potions, because we don't have any money. Bat. Why are they not dropping any fucking anything? Seriously? Okay, there we go. Man, they need to drop this shit faster. Okay, there's another small webbing. But I'm pretty sure it's the bones are the part that I'm kind of... Yeah, that's another thing too, is yeah, the laser is pretty wide, which means you don't need to be particularly accurate. And it does pierces enemies, but not walls. But I mean, in a boss fight situation, obviously walls are not particularly an issue. Because like every boss fight is in a pretty open box room. Okay, got bones, got some more bones. Might have enough to make a couple more potions now, because it's one bone, one webbing to make a thing. We might be able to make like 3 potions. Big fan of not having to be accurate with attacks. The other thing too is I can just kind of swing it. Although it's not perfect, because you can see there that it took a couple tries to actually get the bat there. But that's true, yeah. The chisels probably don't pierce. But again, I am trying to consider in a boss fight situation where piercing is usually, you know, a big issue. If there's one enemy, then you know it doesn't really matter. The chisels also looked like they kind of arced, which requires a little more accuracy to hit. Whereas this is literally just a big-ass laser. Okay, that's a melting skull. I don't want melting skulls, I want melting bones. Alright, let's see what we can make in terms of potions right now.
Are you eating? So, what'll it be?
We're gonna craft, we're gonna do potions. We can make 4, which is as many as we can do anyway. Or as many as we can carry. Then we can make 2 of those. We can carry up to 5 high potions.
I'll go with
2 more regular... Oh, wait. Yeah, 2 more regular potions.
Come back.
Oops, the wrong menu. So yeah, we can still do with a lot more potions. Because it's 4 potions to a high potion. You can carry 5 high potions. I didn't check, actually, in terms of components. Where the fuck are they? Where are the components that I'm looking for? Why do I not see them anywhere? Are they in here? Oh, here they are. I'm not sure how many... Okay, it doesn't look like I have... Okay, I have 5 small webbing, so I'm actually primarily looking for bones right now, more than the other stuff. Floaty Friend is my Silver Knight, who is my familiar and fights dudes for me. And blocks some attacks, it seems. It'd be delightful to make more pizza. I'd have to buy more ingredients is the primary issue, and right now I don't have much cash. I don't think I have enough cash to buy the ingredients that I would need for like even 1 pizza. Although I could probably sell a bunch of these like bone toss and stuff shards and get a bunch of cash that way. Because I am getting a lot of shards as I'm just grinding here. Hey, Lasno. I did indeed find my way. Wait, okay, yeah, so that is exactly like Hippogriff, isn't it? I just realized, you saying that reminded me, oh yeah, I forgot I got high jump and haven't even tried it. Find the flying edge? I have not found the flying edge. I have beaten Zangetsu again. Oh, we got some tomatoes. It's in the same area. Is that a weapon? Because I'm pretty sure I got everything over in there. Unless it's one of these treasure chests that doesn't want to show up. Or if it's the thing that's on the train. I haven't gone back on the train. It's in the tower? Okay, well... I mean, maybe I haven't. I just... Doesn't seem like I did. God, those guys love dropping tomatoes, don't they? Okay, we're getting a little lucky here with the potion components dropping. Should be able to make a few more. Alright. I don't really want to do this too much longer because it's getting boring. So, let's head back over here. Oops, that's not the menu I meant to go into. Or the button I meant to press even. Yeah, so I can literally just hit R1 and basically fly. Let's make some more potions.
So, what'll it be?
I'll go with this.
Higher part of the tower.
I like it.
Left tower.
I'll go with this.
Come back any...
So like, higher part of the lower left tower, so like here? One of these sides? I thought I checked those, but it's possible I missed them. Wait, what? Did I...
What are we transmuting this time?
I'll go with this.
Paste.
Oh yeah.
It's good
Can
to...
I prepare any
what'll
food?
it be?
Just rice balls. Okay. Because you thought I'd like it, but no cheese.
I can buy. What are you looking to buy?
Yeah, I might
What
sell
are
some
you
shards
looking
because
to
we do
sell?
have some spare bullshit here.
Is this right? Then we have a deal.
That we can afford to get rid of, I think. A lot of bone tosses.
Is this right? Then we have a deal.
Alright, so we got some cash
What
now.
are you looking to buy? Is
Buy
this-
one of
thank you.
those. Let's buy some of these. Oh wait, I should have
Is this-
actually just bought
thank
a bunch
you.
of these and then turned them into the other things.
Is this right?
Augment gold.
Thank you.
Oh shit, I'm out of cash again already. Fuck.
What are you looking to sell?
We could sell
Is
one
this-
of
then we have
those,
a deal.
sell
Is
one
this
of
right? Then we have a
these,
deal.
sell
Is
one
this-
of
thank you.
those.
Is this? Then we have a deal.
Not selling Tiz Rosane, obviously.
Is this? Thank you. Is this? Many thanks. What are you looking to buy?
Tell me about the yellow.
What are you looking to sell? What are you looking to buy? Is this? Then we have a deal.
Yeah, so the dupes make it
Is this
strong, make
many
them
thanks.
stronger also.
Is this? Then we have a deal.
Oh, if you have them ranked and graded, they become passive. Oh, I didn't realize that.
Thank.
Just like if they're maxed out, or if you actually upgrade them.
So, what'll it be?
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
Then I can also
I'll go with this.
upgrade this. More example
I'll
of
go
the
with
things
this.
that I would want most. It's probably that one that I would want. Permanent. Rank 9, auto collect items in range. Rank 4, grade 9, and made about 200,000 in about 10 minutes. Okay, yeah, so once they're fully upgraded. Okay. Well,
Come
whatever. Not overly concerned. So we are maxed out on healing items and shit right now. So I think we should try the 8-bit Nightmare again, because we were kind of close when we did that last time, and we are a lot more powerful now. Like, I assume we should be able to just deal with that no problem now. Well, I will just hit, even though I just saved, I'm gonna hit this save point just for ease of coming back if I do die. I am using the Zangetsu, or Zangetsuto. That's what it is. Zangetsu sword. I mean, it was significantly more powerful than what I was using. And it's about the same attack speed. Oh, I forgot to go back to the library. You had mentioned going back to the library to see if I could borrow more books. And I have forgotten to do that. I should just ignore these guys, probably, if I can. These ones are the ones that are a problem. Yeah. It's just, I mean, it would have been nice if I could have had, like, more strength or something here. Borrowed another book. Would have been nice to have going into this. But, I mean, whatever. One of the reasons you told me about the edge. Well, whatever. We'll see how it goes. I think I am probably fine. Because we almost had it. We were pretty close before, and... Ow. Oh shit, okay. I forgot about what his moves were. What? Oh right, you have to actually hit him in the head. I forgot. See, why is it not doing damage sometimes? I'm not fucking hitting it. Tis Rosa, Tis Rosa. Oh yeah, also I just realized whoa! Oh, he deflected that. What was I trying to say? I don't remember. Oh, the high jump will make some of these things easier. Yeah, he's pretty good. I should maybe have one of these. Yeah, that makes jumping over him. Ah, goddamn. Helps if I actually am hitting him here. Ow, shit. Ow. I'm gonna, oops, that's not what I meant to hit. I'm gonna quickly throw on the goggles so that I can see how much health he's got left. Night, Andy. Thanks for stopping by. You're never gonna use that. He's never gonna use it. Tis Rosa, Tis Rosa, Tis Rosa, Tis Rosa. Where the fuck is it? There. Oh man, we fucking wrecked the shit out of him here. Piss Rose, Piss Rose, Piss Rose, Piss Rose, Piss Rose, Piss Rose. Get wrecked. Absolute scrub. Like, that was not... I barely used any healing items. 8-bit nightmare. What is that? Oh, is that a... Wait. Oh, right, that's the book. No, what the fuck is that? Is that a equipment thing? Oh, it's a material. Okay, interesting. What did I have? Oh yeah, the food of Talisman. Okay, cool. So that was that. Oh, we got a new shard apparently. Kick expertise. We're now an expert at kicking. Ow! Yeah, we still have no money. Great sword and directed shield. Alright, and then we will go try and find that flying edge. And then I think we might try some... Okay, well, we'll get some melting bones here, apparently. Hold on, let's see if... Okay, that's some loading time. Except for physical contact. In some cases. Let's head over here. See if there's anything we can actually...
It's good to... So, what'll it be?
Craft with that 8-bit nightmare. Seems like it'd be like an 8-bit something or... What am I looking for? High potions.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
Those.
There, all done.
Make some high
I'll go with
ether.
this.
Oh, it makes it with one of the coins. That would make sense. Maybe the 8-bit coin, or maybe the 32-bit coin, since I'm assuming that's the best one. Okay.
Stop back often.
I guess I don't have any money, but...
Have anything? What are you looking to buy?
Buy
Is this
anything.
right? Then we have a deal. Thank you.
Okay, let's hit the save point. Go check out the tower area to see if I can find that thing. I don't understand why some treasure chests show up on the map and others don't. Because, like, if that treasure chest is where he said it was, I don't know what the fuck happened to it and why it's not showing. Okay, so let's go there. That's possible. He said it was in the lower area. I'm just checking up here just in case. I got one bovine plume, which I used for the high jump. But then no more seemed to drop. Because I was able to... I already have forgotten what the other one was usable for. But it was something else that I could make with it. Upgrade with it or something. Ow, fuck, I didn't even see that guy there. Hello. You're jumping. Ah, fuck. Oh, I thought that was my familiar. A lot of gears here. Oh, it could maybe be in here where there's some spiky spiky.
Hiss Rosian! Hiss Rosian!
Nope.
Hiss Rosian! Hiss Rosian! Hiss Rosian! Hiss Rosian! Hiss Rosian!
I was pretty certain I had checked this entire area, but maybe I might have missed it, or maybe it's not here. There's some gears here.
Hiss Rosian! Hiss Rosian! Hiss Rosian!
I mean, it's possible that I sold it. Oh, hello. There's a MP increase here. Yeah, maybe I did sell it. Possible. Unless it's that right there. There it is. Flying Edge, a blade that is being magically endowed with flight capabilities. Oh man, it's real weak, but okay. I mean, I don't know. It's too slow for me. That's cool, but like just that attack speed. I'm all about high damage and high attack speed. Let's go back to this. Or relatively quick. That's true. I mean, the range is definitely nice. I just don't think it's my style. Okay, so now I want to get to the library. And the library man's room is... Wait, shit. Where's the library? Oh, I also haven't bonked him in the butt. Wait. The library is... this?
Hiss Rosian!
Oh, the upgrade version is 2 swords. Okay, I was thinking of a different room, I think. I remembered this room before.
Invert!
Yeah, the TP room will tell me.
Invert! Invert!
Black belt. Cat cuddling. Alright. Yeah, where's that teleporter room?
Hiss Rosian! Hiss Rosian! Hiss Rosian!
Oh yeah, there's also this piano.
Hiss Rosian!
Oh wow, I've dropped a fairy elixir. I'm assuming we... Because I don't think we found anything that was like sheet music or anything. Would have been better before the thing gets a Suto. Oh, did I not have the fairy before when I... Yeah, I guess that was a thing in the original game, wasn't it? Or in Symphony of the Night, rather. I might need to start it again. I'm gonna do that.
Cinder
Yeah.
and blight veil the air, bring the night, and your eyes they close. Sweet repose suspended. The hours fly.
There's an achievement.
Years go by. Then the morning comes, shadowed by the moon, and the angels
There we go. Yeah, because that was the thing you could do in Symphony of the Night, wasn't it? There was something like that that you could do with the fairy companion. Alright, but let's go back to Big Boy. Yeah, I have noticed that. Her sitting on your shoulder. Or even if you just stand there, I think she sits on your shoulder too. Yeah, okay, there it was. Boop, boop, boop. There it is. I guess it was the room like just underneath us here that was the library room.
You're quite the avid reader. I suppose it's only fair I'd let you borrow more books at once.
Alright, so we can, yeah, borrow one more. So I could increase my strength. Wow, that's a big buff, actually. It's a 10 extra strength, and which results in 11 extra attack. Raise my intelligence. Is it what is it? Is it intelligence or mind that... I assume mind is like the equivalent of constitution, and then that kind of forms the basis of your HP and MP. And intelligence is like your magic strength. Overt Dracula. And then these are all... Intelligence is more damage, mind equals magic, defense. Okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because, I mean, if I just buff the shit out of my intelligence, then I'd just be... Oh. Hey, okay, so that's, I'm assuming, increases your... Oh, wait, no. What? Hastens proficiency growth. Wait, what is the difference between... Because I assumed that was experience. Proficiency? Is there like weapon proficiency? Because I had assumed that was experience. Yeah, but you don't have levelable skills. Oh, it's for the weapon techs. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so I think going for the intelligence one is my best bet. Because, I mean, that's just
Be
gonna...
certain to return what you borrow. This is a library, not a bookshop.
Goes from 0 to mastered. Okay. Alright, let's bonk this man in the butt. Trophy earned, deja vu. Interesting that I only got that after like doing this 100 times to... Oh, there we go. That was glasses. Yeah, it's weird because it like didn't seem to spawn the first time. This is an accessory, I'm assuming. Oh, glasses. Eyeglasses with a false nose attached to the frame. And increases its defense, intelligence, and luck. That's like... I mean, I guess... Yeah. I mean, I guess that does kind of still build into what I'm... what I'm doing here. More than the other one. Because realistically, I am going for magic damage more than anything else. Yeah. Oh, and there's another thing here. Macaroni and cheese, sweet. Also, I wonder if he will comment on the fact that I just, like, repeatedly penetrated him there.
Here to take out a book?
I've barely been using any of the text, to be honest. Also, I'm wondering, because I took out this one that increases my attack speed, I'm wondering if I should maybe change that to something else now. Increase mind. Yeah. Attack speed is still kind of handy. Power of familiars. Oh shit! Makes directional. Nope.
I'll go with
Makes
this.
directional shards stronger.
Be certain to return what you borrow.
That's a no-brainer. Oh, also I haven't gone through here, which I should be able to do. I'm just gonna quickly put that in there before I do that. Just bounce through there. Oh, Jesus, what? This is really just a... Oh, wait, but this gets me up to that upper level, which I suppose I still haven't gone through.
Invert!
Yeah, it's a style, isn't it?
Disrosian! Invert! Invert! Invert!
Don't need to use that reflector ray. Thunder circlet. Okay, we got something over here. Dead man.
Disrosian!
Oh wait, hold on. Okay, just a chair that I can sit on. Weird. Weird that there's a hole in the floor there. Okay, there's some stuff that's... Oh, fuck. Yeah, there's a path that's blocked there, and I'm assuming... it's somewhere... God, get fucking wrecked.
Disrosian!
She sits like a proper lady. Well, of course. Wait, what the f... I'm confused. I thought you were able to grab those. Oh, wait, can I grab these? Oh.
Disrosian!
That's weird. Oh, okay, this one I can... There we go, okay. Weird, it wasn't letting me grab that before. Oops, I missed.
Disrosian!
Another Silver Knight thing. Another chair. I'm assuming there's an achievement for sitting in every chair in the castle. Okay. Let's fucking... Let's fucking do this.
Disrosian! Disrosian!
Hello, treasure chest. Garlic.
Disrosian!
Jeez, that does a lot of damage. I want to go down here, don't I? Dragon. Hey, we got a dragon egg. Fuck that chair. Ow, fuck, I fell in the spikes. Fuck, I'm running into shit. you. Nope, I still want to go down further. God damn it, I hate this. Oh yeah, Reflector Ray was the other thing that needed the bovine plume to upgrade. Yeah, had to check them. All right, so let's go to the save point here. Yeah, exactly. Like with that and inversion, like the reflector ray isn't all that necessary. I'm glad I ended up taking high jump over the reflector ray because I was actually pondering reflector ray.
What are we transmuting this?
Because for some reason I was thinking that high jump might just literally be a higher jump and not actually the like basically flying thing.
I'll go with this.
Come back if things...
Because this is much more useful. I also had thought that I was... Like, it seems like I'm only able to get one... Are you only able to get one bovine plume, like, on a playthrough or something? Because... Like... Oops, that's not the button I meant to hit. Yeah, we have no cash. Because I killed a lot of those guys. And I got one, the very first one that I killed. And then I killed probably like 20, 30 maybe. And I didn't get any more. So it was like, okay. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But yeah, let's go up here. The lowest drop, okay, yeah, because we kept on getting the cheese stuff afterwards, and it seemed odd. I suppose I could have looked to see what the drop rates were, but not literal, not actual cheese, but the this rennet. But yeah, I think I know what I need to do here.
What took you so long? Well, now that you've tasted the power of so many shards, I presume you're ready to join me.
You presume wrongly. I'm here to keep my promise to you, and nothing else.
What?
Take me seriously.
You really have forgotten then? I swore to you that I would stop you if your Shardbinder power ever manifested itself against your will. You made the same oath to me.
Please. You think I wield this power unwillingly?
I do.
Got these from Vamp
Our
Daddy.
meeting on the galleon. But there was a moment when I saw a flicker of the real Jeeble beneath all that hate.
Fool! I've had enough! If you want to stop me, you'll have to do it by force.
As you wish. It's time to free you of this once and for all.
Next time, obey. Ha! Vaiska!
Ow. So I don't because I noticed something in the replay or like my last stream. Ow, stop it.
again!
Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hello, Gregory.
At last, the Liber Logaeth is mine!
Think again.
I noticed a change in color. It's like,
Miriam.
what? But then with what Zangetsu said, it was like, okay, yeah. And the sword says like the Moon Slayer. It's like, yeah.
I knew you were in there. I knew it.
You kept your promise. Thank you.
Oh, he's like falling apart.
What's going on? No, the corruption shouldn't spread this fast.
It's better this way. The world can be rid of me. But this castle, we can't allow it to.
Shh, I know I'll destroy it. But you're going to live, Jeeble.
I'm glad. I got to see you smile. One last.
And he has turned entirely into crystal.
Jeeble!
Let's shatter him now.
It shouldn't have come to this, my friend.
Are you ready, Johannes?
I am if you are.
Yes. I have a new promise to keep.
If you plan to destroy the castle, you won't be able to do it without the Liber Logaeth.
Then I need to track down Alfred.
Gremory will be after him too.
Gregory.
Tracking Gremory might be faster.
Gregory.
The moon, you mean? I'll try it.
So the room that I was looking for earlier was the horizontal room that I saw that we went through. I think we had a boss fight in it, maybe. And there was a big old red moon in it. And it was like in front of the buildings. And so that was the room I was looking for. I was wondering if we could do anything to that. But I suspect that it disappeared when we made progress and potentially like got into this final area. So I'm wondering if that's where we... Like, I'm wondering if it'll be back there again, or... Is it that horizontal room that I thought was near the garden? I went for... hold on, let me go back here, and then I'll go to where I had thought the room was. But it was like one of those horizontal rooms with and the big moon was in it, right? Is that the room that I'm looking for, at least? Like, I thought it was this one, or maybe this one, but it didn't seem to be either of those anymore.
Zion!
That's where I had thought the moon was before. I guess I'm not gonna have... Kind of interesting that there was a moon there.
Are you eating properly? So, what will it be?
We can't do anything there. Can we enhance any sharp? We can enhance invert again, I guess. Sure. We can enhance chisel barrage.
I'll go with this.
In fact, actually, it was doing pretty good damage, even unupgraded, I suppose. I hadn't even thought about upgrading it.
I'll go with this.
Katanas I can make.
I'll go with this.
I can get this.
I'll go with this.
I think that might be extremely powerful now. Draft. Arcanas. I mean, there were some there that were kind of shit. I'm looking for anything that's like... all these good things down here. Maybe because you were jacked up. These are pretty powerful. Okay.
Come back anytime.
That one's great if you like using text. I don't know. I haven't really been doing that. The laser beams are enough for me. Did I actually save? I'm pretty sure I did. I'm gonna do it again because I'd rather not have to do it again. Alright, so I'm gonna go to that room that I had thought was the one before. What? Why am I? No, I guess why am I not just doing a high jump is the better question. Just in case they have gone back there. This is the closest one, I think. Regular moon there. Oh, there's a thing there for me to grab. I suppose also another spot that could be the spot to go, because Alfred, oh, okay, no, it's back here. So this is the room that I was thinking of before. It just, the moon wasn't here before. Yeah, and when I first came into this, the first time we came through this room, I was like, that's weird that the moon is in front of the buildings, but I mean, I guess it makes sense.
Curse you.
I was right all along. Yeah, the thing is, I came back to this room. Oh, it probably disappears once you get the sword. So that you don't accidentally go here before you actually fight the boss. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it was probably them, and then when we came through later, it was just the moon. And that would also make sense if we encountered those fools in here. Giant toad. Ow! There's a fucking giant horse shit in there. Ooh, this is a giant mimic, isn't it? No, it's just a giant chest? Okay. I was 100% ready for that to be a giant mimic. Alright, new shard, firearm expertise. I guess just everything is giant here. The den of behemoths. Yeah. It's just weird that we're in the fucking macro zone here. Yep, here's Alfred. Not so behemoth.
Alfred!
That fucking Those fucking glasses.
The book.
The Liber Logaeth? What about it?
She stole it.
I brought your apprentice like you... What happened here?
Master, who did this to you?
Thank you, Zangetsu.
Morrow.
Johannes. I
Johannes.
must beg a boon of you.
What? All right.
Miriam, we need to
Miriam. Did he even say we need to talk? I just heard him, like, grunt out the word Miriam.
Yes. I thought Alfred was our enemy.
Dominique seemed so keen on pitting me against the old alchemist that I decided to have a word with him after you and I fought.
Okay, so Dominique is the real bad guy all along.
And unfortunately, he confirmed my suspicion.
Which is?
Dominique has been manipulating us this whole time. I'm not certain why.
Wait, what?
If she had wanted to deal with this mess in an expedient manner, she would have sent you and me to deal with Jebel together. But instead, she divided our strength and insisted I chase after Alfred. It didn't make any sense. Alfred was never trying to get in our way.
I'm not sure about you, but he got in my way.
You misunderstand. All he wanted was to keep you as far away from the castle as possible.
Why?
Because you were the most attuned.
Attuned to what?
Of all the humans transplanted with Crystal, you had the greatest ability to wield the demon's power.
Okay, so we're Soma Cruz.
Alfred feared you would be used.
Then why didn't he say so?
Would you have believed him? Dominique had already won over you and Johannes both. And even if you had been inclined to listen, he knew you too well to think that you would back down.
I suppose I wouldn't have. What do you think Dominique is plotting?
As I said, I know not. We will just have to find her. And ask her.
Why was there such a long pause? Just kind of saunter over there.
The master wants to talk to you.
Weird that there's this big cutscene with all this dialogue here.
Miriam, forgive me for dragging you into all this. I am responsible for all your misfortunes. I hope you can find it in your heart.
And I just fucking shoot a laser beam through his brain.
Alfred?
He must have known he would not leave here alive. We can grieve later. Right now, we need to put an end to all this, or his death will mean nothing.
Tisrose, 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 Tisrose!
You're right.
Johannes, he explained everything to you.
Yes. I know what I need to do.
Then let us begin. First,
Gregory.
She can't be far. But her mastery of subspace allows her to move about freely.
Could we call her a subspace emissary?
In other words, she's likely
He
to
is
slip away
Snake.
again.
It is David Hayter that voices him.
I have a way of stopping her from leaving. She knows I have given up the Zangetsuto, and will spring at me then, believing me powerless. That is when you strike. I will go on ahead. Join me as soon as you think you are ready.
Alright, I'm ready. Let's go.
I can't do much of anything until you get back the Liber Logaeth.
Colonel, I'm a new character.
I'm sorry I can't be of more help.
I'm a
But
red
for now, this is in
demon
your
slayer
hands,
man.
Miriam. Be safe.
I will, Johannes.
I'll be in the village if you need me.
A lot of the run animations are not right in this game. Or like the walk cycles. They are wonky. Do I actually have... Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm good enough in terms of... I got a bunch of healing items, including some mac and cheese. That's all we really need, right? We got some of this shit. We got some high potions. We got lots of potions. We got not full ethers and everything. Let's just see what happens. Wait, hold on. I just noticed there's a door down here. Oh, there's the millionaire's key. Okay. Ow, fuck. Oh, wait, what am I even looking at? Is that a giant... Oh, it is a giant viewer. I'd love to find a save point somewhere in here. That's a big MP up thing. Giant shit. Alright. See ya, Iron Yoshi. It's a big ol'... Well, I mean, maybe it is a big shit. It's hard to say. Okay, the treasure chest on the left side of there. Oh shit, okay. Hello. Oh. Alright, there we go. Got him. And a level up. Gotta be some... anything like... Oh, there we go. HP up. That dragon farted in our general direction. Waystones. This area seems just mostly like huge and empty. It'd be cool if there was a little bit more stuff in here. Big boys. It'd also be cool if there was a teleporter in here, but I suspect there won't be. Oh, we got a diamond, which means we could make another Talisman. So I'm pretty sure we just needed another diamond to get that. Like, this area is just big. That's the only thing that's... Oh shit, I'm out of MP. Ah, fuck. It's the only thing that's actually, like, making this take any time here. Okay, we got... Not gonna use an ether. Just doesn't seem... Ow, fuck. Worth it. Giant bookshelf. 2 months have passed. The church vanquished the demons, but too much human life had been lost. Once it was found we had a hand in the affair, my superiors were executed and the guild left crippled. Alchemy's principle held. We sacrificed everything and gained just as much misery. Only by some miracle was my life spared. Jeeble did not die in the ritual. He is here. Flanked by demons, he delivered judgment to the alchemists. My own punishment has come, and it will be far worse than the others. To the shardbinders who died at my hands, forgive me. And to you, my dear friend Alfred, I should have listened. May God have mercy on me.
Tis Rosian! Tis Rosian! Tis Rosian!
Okay. Interesting if there's like a regular size. Oh my god, wait, what the fuck is that? That seems like a bad thing to... I feel like I don't want to go there right now. With... fuck it, whatever.
Let's put your luck to the test.
Tis Rosian! Tis Rosian!
Valafar. Oh, fuck.
Tis Rosian!
Oh, you're saying I should have saved. As they say in the business, YOLO. I think that's a business term, right? Oh, his hands block shit. Oh no! Oh no. We saved before we came in here. It's only a business term to me. Oh shit! I'm a little tempted to on the gauge glasses for a second. Why am I... Oh, did I kill him? Wait, what? Hold on, what is...
Is this all you have?
Oh, did he just take all my money and... Oh, okay, well, he's dead now. All bets are off. Gold bullet. Weaponize 1% of your total gold and throw it in the designated direction. Okay. Alright, well that was kind of rough. Yeah, stabbing the curse. I mean, that may have just been because I was just spamming the shit out of Tis Rosian on his face. But, you know, get those glasses back on. Check. Oh, hello.
Tis Rosian!
There we go. Hey, $1,000. But like, really? That's it? Oh, Valkyrie tiara. Okay. I guess I just kind of saw that there was a little thing there. I'm assuming that's an accessory, or no, that'd be a head thing. Valkyrie tiara, defense 12, luck 7. Oh yeah, that's intelligence in mind. Oh yeah, that'd be an interesting technique. That would make sense. Yeah, because you'd only be like really worrying about his Oh, also, the fact that there's a boss here probably implies that that door that's on the right side of this last room is probably a safe point, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, I guess I should have known that, but like every other time it was like a boss fight, they usually have the boss fight doors, right? So it's kind of like, is this actually a boss fight? Is this something that I need to be worried about? In the end, it didn't seem to actually be something to be worried about, but, you know. Like, I wasn't sure if it was maybe some, like, weird, I was kind of wondering if it was, like, some weird NPC encounter with some giant dude, because we're in the Den of Behemoths. Hello. HP max up. There's also a treasure chest up there. Why is that guy not huge? That's just a regular sized guy. Oh, but he does have giant health, apparently. Ow, fuck. Ow. Something in here he can't wait for. $100. By in here, do you mean this room or the Behemoth place in general? Damn it. Oh shit, that's a big boy. Go, big boy. There you are. Oh! Did he drop something? Yes, he did. A Fiend Fang. Yeah, not this particular room. Oh, hello. More treasure. There's got to be a giant mimic in here somewhere, right? Like, they couldn't pass it. Oh shit! I didn't realize this guy would be able to climb up walls like that. I'd rather not, since I don't have any more MP. Fuck my life. Interesting that he seems to stop charging when I go up in the air. We got a door here. Oh boy. Did I accidentally do a technique? I think I must have. God, there's so many in here. Fucking slash the shit out of him. Cashmere equipment, okay. Just reuse attack on that one. Ow, fuck. $5. Ow, fuck. Kind of came back around in a way I wasn't quite expecting. I like the dangling tongue. well. What level am I now? 37, okay. This area is large. Wait, hold on. Oh. Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, wait, this is all connected. Why do I have so much map? Oh, that's the regular map. This is just kind of off to the side here. Oh, shit. Oh god, why are there so many guys? How about I don't fight you guys? Is this just like... Because I remember encountering a small well like this somewhere else in the castle. Is this just a giant version of, like, a different area in the castle? Fuck, this is like a transition door to the glacial tomb? Jesus, there's so much shit here. Oh my god, this is like way bigger than I expected. There's like whole more entire new areas here. Like multiple new areas? Missed my Black Panther. Ah, fuck. Ow, fuck. I might use a waystone and go back to the place and come back here tomorrow, because at this point we are running into overtime and I don't know how much more there is here. Did we finish anything here? Nope.
Here's what I've turned up on the
There is also, of course, this. I'm assuming that this is going to be behind the millionaire's door.
Staying up late. So, what'll it be?
Didn't mean to do. Actually, we might as well do one of these. Where the fuck is it? Directional. I thought we could upgrade Tisrosane. Oh, sorry, not Tiz. Wait, what the fuck needed? Oh, we could make a new Tisrosane. That's what it was. There it is.
I'll go with this.
Boom. Shit.
I've learned the truth about your slumber,
we got some dialogue here.
As I suspected, it was Alfred's doing.
Why did Alfred choose me?
To create a catalyst capable of stopping time must have taken years upon years. He only had time to save one of you.
But why me then?
Because you were the most attuned.
Zangetsu said the same thing.
To put it a different way, if all the crystal of all the shardbinders had been brought together to create one big catalyst, then your power would have accounted for half of it.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's something to be proud of.
With half the catalyst's power missing, Alfred knew the experiment would fail. Blood would be spilled, but at least the world would have some chance of being able to stop the demons. Granted, even half the shardbinder's power caused unthinkable tragedy.
Yes, it did.
But Alfred must have realized the experiment was going to proceed regardless of our objections, and decided half measures were better than no measures at all.
I hate when... I really do hate when they add big piles of plot dialogue after, like, leaving the shop. Like, it's so annoying.
It sounds as though you found a little forgiveness for him.
Because, like, I was just trying to check something there, and then, oh, we got plot, don't we? Anyway, now we will save, and we'll call it here for the night. We're at 89% map completion. That seems pretty good. I don't know if it actually legitimately goes to 100% or what, but that's pretty good, in my mind. But yeah, so we'll continue this tomorrow. Maybe we'll finish it for real tomorrow. I don't know. I would guess we will, but who knows? Because it's a video game and I don't know how long it is actually. But yeah, so thanks for watching and good night.